welcome back to the Kohl Center. Iowa leading Wisconsin 75-55 at the start of the fourth year.
Yeah, absolutely. A 20-point lead for Iowa. We talked earlier in the broadcast how this was such an important game for the Hawkeyes because they're coming home to play Iowa State, the 8th-ranked team in the nation, next. So it's been a really tough schedule so far for these Hawkeyes. It should be a good win here at the Kohl Center if they can hold on right now, working with a 20-point lead.
Pospisilova passing that one into Avery LaBarbera. Back to Pospisilova. To Hilliard. Pick set by Pospisilova, but Pospisilova gets it right back to Hilliard. To Wilkie. To Pospisilova down low, and there's Pospisilova up, and that's a layup made by Julie Pospisilova. That's actually her first points from the field today.
Yeah, what a big bucket for Pospisilova right there. Sometimes it only takes one to get someone rolling. We'll see if that's the case with Julie P.
Clark, pass to Sinano. Back to Warnock. And that is tipped by Pospisilova. Good play by her. And they're going to say that one was off of Kate Martin. So a great play there by the Wisconsin Badgers defense. They absolutely needed that one.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark using the screen to switch on to Pospisilova. It's the matchup the Hawkeyes wanted, but Pospisilova using those great hands to intercept that pass and make it Badger ball.
Hilliard back to Wilkie. Wilkie, top of the key. Three-point shot, and it's up and made. So Maddie Wilkie's going to narrow this lead for Iowa to only 15, and they needed that. The Badgers needed that.
Yeah, Badgers field goal percentage as a team upped now to right around 41%. At least with the players on the floor, that is, excuse me.
Warnock to Martin. To Marshall. Ooh, Marshall, and that did not look good for Marshall. Very thankful to not see a severe injury there for Marshall. We're going to get a timeout here. Iowa leading Wisconsin 75-60. We'll be back after this one.
In the fourth.
So Clark taking it for herself there. Passes it in to Warnock, and that shot, great block there by Julie Pospisilova.
We've seen Pospisilova make some really good defensive plays as of late. Got that tip on the pass a couple possessions ago. That time around gets a block for herself as well.
Marshall driving, and a bit of a weird lob shot up there, but it's no good. Rebounded by Williams.
Yeah, that last shot from Marshall just felt a little bit rushed.
Hilliard dribbling around, passes it to Pospisilova, directing some traffic here. Passes it across to Williams, and Williams driving forward, loses that ball, and it goes out of bounds, and that's going to be costly for the Badgers.
A great feed that time from Pospisilova to Williams, but Williams just couldn't get the greatest handle on it. Would have been a risky pass, even a tougher shot.
Clark passes it in to Davis, facing some cover from Pospisilova. A lot of aggressive press here from the Badgers defense. Davis passes it back to Martin. Kate Martin looking for someone open. She has Davis in space. Oh my goodness. You could drive a car through the space that Molly Davis just had right there. A three-pointer made by the senior.
Yeah, pretty sure they used Caitlin Clark as a distraction there, moving her off ball. A bunch of Badgers went with her and left Molly Davis wide open.
Sarah Williams. Pass to Wilkie. Back to Williams. Trying to make something happen.
Yeah, Sarah Williams that time trying to get down low in the paint, but was met with a couple of big bodies from Sinano and Warnock for Iowa. Good job by them. Good hands on defense.
So another press here from the Badgers. Clark passes it into Martin, and there goes Caitlin Clark off to the races. Into Sinano. Great play there. Layup made by Sinano. Caitlin Clark is doing everything today.
Yeah, Caitlin Clark to Monica Sinano, the dynamic duo of this Hawkeye offense. Just rolling right now.
Hilliard with an interesting shot up there, but it just goes off. But it's a great play there by Maddie Wilkie. Wilkie in space. Wilkie with the three-pointer.
How about Maddie Wilkie now? 3 for 4 from behind the arc for the Badgers. 13 points on the day.
Wisconsin now within 20. Clark, behind the back dribble. Beautiful. Out to the three-point line to Martin. Passes it right back in to Sinano. Sinano with that jumper off the backboard, and that's in. So Monica Sinano widening that lead for Iowa just a little bit there.
Yeah, Sonano can't miss right now. 9 for 10 from the floor, 18 points. Not really in too much foul trouble. She's having herself a day.
And a huge miscue there. Julie Pospisilova maybe thinking that Wilkie was going to take a shift there, but it just sails past her, goes out of bounds, and Marissa Mosley is not happy whatsoever with that one.
Yeah, miscommunication that time. Those are two teammates who typically work so well together for Wisconsin, so really unusual to see that happen.
Davis using that speed, bringing it up, and Kate Martin in space, maybe thinking about a three-point shot, but she doesn't do it.
Can't do it.
Caitlin Clark now working against Maddie Wilkie. Pick set by Sonano. Caitlin Clark passes it across the court to Davis. Three-point shot made by Davis. Clark not happy about the coverage from Wilkie.
Clark got smacked in the face on that last possession. No call by the referees. One was standing right there.
LaBarbera passes it in to Schramek to LaBarbera. LaBarbera in some space. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sonano. Passes it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark driving forward, passes it to the corner to Kate Martin. A lot of space there. And that's a three-point shot made, and there's going to be a timeout.
First points of the day for Kate Martin as well. Now 1 for 3 from behind the arc. This Iowa offense can't be stopped here at the Kohl Center in Madison.
We'll be back after this. Welcome back to the Kohl Center here. Iowa leading Wisconsin 88-63. Caitlin Clark has made history.
Caitlin Clark just achieved her 7th career triple-double. That ties a Big Ten record with Susie McConnell from Penn State. And also former Hawkeye Sam Logic as well. So a couple of really big records for Caitlin Clark and many more to come for the Iowa Hawkeye.
Clark just been so dynamic today. Porter bringing it up for Wisconsin, facing some coverage from Davis. Back to Pospisilova. Pospisilova jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Sonano, and we're just seeing a lot of, unsettling stuff from Pospisilova. She just doesn't seem really settled overall.
Looks like that time might be a travel called or an offensive foul, on the Hawkeyes that time around. You're exactly right, though. Pospisilova just really a strugglesome day from the floor. 1 for 12, 1 rebound, 1 assist. She has had her hands active on defense, though, so if you're going to take some positives away, it's that even when the offense isn't rolling for the star player for Wisconsin, the defense has still been there.
Hilliard bringing this ball up for the Badgers. Cron passes it to Pospisilova to Williams to Hilliard. Trying to pass it out to Porter, but she gets knocked down. And there's a foul there on Ronnie Porter.
Yeah, that time Hilliard had a wide open pass to the corner to Ronnie Porter. Tried to make that pass, but good hands by the Iowa defense, just suffocating Hilliard down low. Hilliard's had a great second half of this game. Overall today, she's 5 for 8 with 11 points. She's been pretty fun to watch.
Clark past the Sonano, and here comes Caitlin Clark showing that speed. Clark working against Brooke Schremek, and there's going to be a foul. And that's going to be it, I believe, for Brooke Schremek. 5 fouls on the day.
Looks like Pospisilova is going to check back in. Shermick's been in foul trouble for a good amount of this game. Finally gets her 5th right there. Good game for Shermick overall, though. 7 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists.
Pass in to Warnock, but she can't get that one. Rebounded by Kate Martin. They're going to do that one over. Kate Martin passes it in to Sonano. To Martin in space. Shot up. And it's a back and forth there, and it's a great play there by Taylor McCabe, the freshman from Fremont, Nebraska, who's in for the first time today for the Hawkeyes.
Yeah, that shot rolled around, 3 or 4 times on the rim? Good bounce that time for the Hawkeyes. When it's rolling, it's rolling.
Absolutely, that one was fun. They're going to call that one a foul on Sonano down low. That's the 4th personal foul for Sonano, so Sonano has to be a little bit careful here. Sonano going off right now. So here comes on a bunch of new shifts for the Hawkeyes. You have Shatia Wettering coming on.
It's the 3-star players for Iowa all going off. Caitlin Clark, Sonano, and Warnock.
Pospisilova. Back to LaBarbera. LaBarbera jump shot. Not good. They're going to call that one a foul, though, on Molly Davis.
Avery LaBarba coming into this game an 83.3% free throw shooter. She's not going to get it on the shot, however.
LaBarbera looking for Pospishilova. Pospishilova facing a lot of coverage there, but a good play there by Kate Martin. Out to McCabe. McCabe pass to Stolke. That's going to be a foul right there. So a really good concept there from McCabe. Great pass under the basket. We're going to see this one again.
McCabe not with a whole lot of playing time, but senses the coverage coming over from Sarah Williams. Finds a way to make that great pass to Stelke. Taylor McCabe, not the biggest contributor in the world. Only about 33.3% field goal percentage this year, but she hasn't had a whole lot of playing time, trying to fight for more here. What seems to be a rout in Madison.
Stolke taking another foul shot here. No good. Rebounded by Sarah Williams to LaBarbera. Right now, Wisconsin, 29-point deficit. It's going to be tough for them to come back for this with 3:53 left in the game.
Only about, 4 minutes left in the game, as you said. But if you're Wisconsin right now, you're looking for positives to take into your next game against Nebraska, another Big Ten game.
And so there's going to be a foul on Stolke. It's Williams 4-4 today from the free throw line.
Sarah Williams, typically a 2-for-3 free throw shooter, so pretty good, especially for a center.
That one's no good, so the announcer jinx comes again.
Yeah, maybe.
That one's good. Williams 5 of 6 today for the free throws. Davis taking this one up slowly, just looking to kill some clock now. Back to McCabe, back to Davis. Davis to McCabe. Passes it in to Warnock. Or not Warnock, I'm sorry. Wettering now. That's going to be a travel. LaBarbera passes it to LU. Pass in to Williams. To Pospishilova at the top of the key, and that one's no good. So Julie Pospishilova, without a three-pointer today, 0 of 6. Last game, she made 8. Passes it in to Adiger. In the corner, there's Davis. Out to Stolke. To McCabe. McCabe with that three-point shot, and that one's no good. Rebounded by Stolke. Stolke puts that shot up. So Iowa now 94-64. They have 30 points on the Badgers.
It's 2 offensive boards on the day for Stolke as well, using her body to get some chances for the Hawkeyes.
LU being covered by Wettering. And now Pospishilova passes it in to LaBarbera. Across to Cron. Cron trying to make something happen. They're going to call that one a foul.
Nice move from Cron there. I like the idea of trying to use 2 steps that she has to get past the defender, pop up and shoot from the mid-range area. Works out to her favor, although the bucket didn't go. For the Badgers, too, a little bit of a tough way to be ending this game. There's no field goals in the last 4 minutes and 48 seconds for Wisconsin.
That second one is in. Ooh, a collision down low, and that did not look good. But thankfully, both Sarah Williams and Hannah Stolke are okay.
And they're both showing some sportsmanship down there. They understand it's just a collision. Looks like both Williams and Pospishilova are going to be taking a seat maybe for the remainder of this game for Wisconsin.
2 minutes, 15 seconds left in this game. An absolute rout so far by Iowa. Davis working against Cron. Davis with a great pass out. And here is Wettering, the three-point shot, and it's made. So Shatia Wettering with the first three-pointer of the day.
How about the ball movement from Iowa? They just conduct their offense so well, have a lot of really good schemes developed by an experienced head coach.
Towers in, but it's taken away by McCabe, and McCabe using her speed, working against Cron. That layup, though, is a little bit short.
How about that get-back defense from Cron right there? Not giving up on the play despite being down a big margin late in the fourth quarter. Love to see that if you're a Badgers fan.
Absolutely. Porter passes it to LU. To Towers, who's in for the Badgers now. Back to Porter. Facing some coverage from Davis, the 2 shortest players on the court today. Porter trying to pass it in, but it's taken away by a Diger. Davis working against Porter to Stilke. Stilke with that layup shot, and it's good. Great play there by Stilke.
The combination of Stilke and Cesano have been phenomenal today for Iowa, using their forwards to perfection here in Madison.
And so if anything, there's a three-point shot from Christina Lu. So Lu making that three-pointer, but it's just going to be in vain. It's already a route from Iowa, but Wisconsin going to do their best to make sure that Iowa don't reach that 100 piece.
Only need one more bucket.
Stilke out to Davis. Davis dribbling, working against Porter. Driving forward, out to McCabe. McCabe three-pointer, it's in. They have broken it. Iowa at 102 now, getting that 100 piece.
Big day for the Hawkeyes here in Madison, just capping off a phenomenal night for them.
And they're calling that one a foul on Davis, but look at this game so far for Iowa. 16 seconds left, Iowa 102.
Yeah, just an outstanding performance for the Hawkeyes. Now 5 players in double-digit scoring for Iowa so far today. Just a great all-around offensive game.
Second shot sails in. Molly Davis going to take her sweet time here, maybe run this whole clock out. And that looks like it's going to be it. And that's the end. Iowa destroying Wisconsin 102-71 off of an amazing triple-double effort from Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. As we just mentioned, 5 Hawkeyes in double-digit scoring. Their offense was just rolling all the way through today. Some good schemes. And look, if you're the Badgers, this was a game that would have been really tough to win in the first place. There are some positives to take away at the end of the day as we get a look at some of these highlights. Today it really was partially the Caitlin Clark show.